Hello again, SFML friends. Um, it took me a little while, but an older project that I never finished, still haven't finished. Uh, Basically, I had to sort of convert it from using Boost to using the new experimental file system in C++, just because it was such a hassle to try and build Boost again, and I didn't have the old library installed or anything like from when I was first making the game. So it's not really so much of a game. It's just two AI fighting each other in a very simple turn-based strategy. But I'll play it and we'll have a quick look. So this splash screen is out of date. Everything is out of date because originally it was themed in a fantasy world. It had goblins and demons and stuff like that. But now it's more traditionally, well, it's just more top down and sci-fi. It's sort of cyberpunk genre. So it's changed quite a bit from this sort of fantasy imagery and stuff. And obviously this wasn't a finished UI or anything. Anyway, it's terrible. Anyway, so we've got an editor. I suppose what I was thinking of about this is that this is the main reason that I actually went on to start making the Ka0s Engine game engine that I'm making, because I basically realized that to hard code so much of this stuff that I'd need, that it would just be so much work to complete this game that I was working on with the artificial intelligence. I wanted, scripted story events and all sorts of things like that, which requires a scripting language and all sorts of things. So that's why I basically moved on to do the Ka0s Engine and never finished this. But yeah, okay, let's just show you. It's very quick. You'll get the idea. Careful if the sorry if the gunshot sound is too loud. It's a bit abrupt. So what we've got here is a scenario where it's basically sort of androids versus humans, and they are just hunting each other down, finding the closest of the opposite faction and attacking them as soon as they can. They can't actually shoot and move in the same turn. They're moving and then shooting and stuff like that. This horrible yellow and green graphic is just showing the algorithm for the pathfinding to make it so I can spot if it's not working correctly. So the yellow area is just basically all the squares that have been searched whilst looking for a path, and the green is the chosen path, the hopefully most optimal path. But as far as I remember, there was a bug where they would randomly veer off the path and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, unlike the other thing as well, we've got zooming, and I can move the camera, I think, but no, I can't actually. The camera's locked to the current, active player kind of thing. I've noticed as well how sort of unsmooth the movement of the camera is, and I noticed that in Crash Canoe when I did the video for that as well. That it's not very smooth, and I'm getting the impression that the stuttering could be to do with using integer math. So like moving in solid chunks rather than floating point. But yeah, anyway, this was Wetware, a turn-based strategy RPG game, and it will be something I will be coming back to. Not this iteration of it, but through the game engine when I've finished that. That's one of the main points of making the game engine, was so that I could actually make this game, because I needed something that was suited to me, that would allow it so I could make scripted events, dialogue, all that kind of stuff without having to just code lots. And obviously making an engine will make it simpler to create when I get into the creative zone, and it will also make it so that I can reuse that engine to create other stories and other games and things like that. So yeah, I do plan on fleshing Ka0s Engine out, so it's not just a turn-based tile type engine, make it more general, add some physics and things, but that's way down the line. At the minute, the main goal is to use the Ka0s Engine to create wetware and actually make it work. But anyway, thank you very much for watching again, and this was wetware. Thanks. Bye.